So out of the box or out of the wall, whatever you want to call it, we have boom, Beetlejuice. So of course, I gotta make sure my camera's straight. Anyway, of course you know that Beetlejuice is coming out on Wednesday, which I'm seeing it. So I was like, let me watch Beetlejuice because I've yet to watch this Tim Burton movie that's rated PG. I don't think it should be PG just by the trailer. Anyway, let's also look at this bad boy, which was also at the Regal. So Chase Lehocky here at the Blue Futon, reviewing Beetlejuice, and let's first talk about this Regal thing. So it is a popcorn holder, if you want to put it that way, that just goes like this, and you put the popcorn in here. I guess the thing is, though, I just see it being it doesn't make sense to put popcorn in here and be like, oh, like the cleaning aspect of it is just asinine. Maybe if you want to hide something in it and just like put it on your shelf, I think that's a good idea. But this is a little bit different because it actually lights up. Boop! Beetlejuice was out here, down here. I mean, I could turn off all my lights, but I'm too lazy. But you know what? To me, it's more of a fun Halloween set piece than anything else. I think Regal does have, the Book of the Deceased, as well as a cup as well. And I probably will get that Wednesday if it's still available. But you know what? This is the one I got because it's like, it was the 30th of August, and why not? I mean, it's plastic through in and throughout. I mean, it's pretty cheaply made. But like I said, I think it's more if you put it in front of your window, like in your apartment or in your house, when people just walk by, and it's just a fun little thing for Halloween decorations. So, I mean, is it cheaper than the Lowe's? Absolutely not. But anyway, Beetlejuice, first time watching it. What's about pretty simple premise? You have a couple who lives in the house. They love the countryness of it. They are just so freaking happy. But you know what? A dog accidentally kills them. And yes, it is the dog, not the bridge. And now they got to figure out what to do because the new people that moved into their house is making it so modern, and they absolutely hate it. Can they scare him to death? Or is the new homeowners like, oh, no, you ain't scaring me, but you're going to make me rich. So, did I like this film? This is some crazy Tim Burton stuff, and I really did enjoy it. Tim Burton said it correct about why he's not afraid of AI, because no AI can do what he does. And absolutely, when you look at his movies, this, Edward Scissorhands, you could say Dumbo, even though he hated that movie. Big Eyes, Sweetie Todd. I know I'm missing so many else in there. Ed Wood, Frankenweenie. Like, there is so many out there where you're just thinking, like, Corpse's Bride. You're thinking, yeah, no one can do what Tim Burton does. He's just that freaking crazy in the membrane. And you could totally tell in this movie. Because I won't lie, going into it, I was a little confused, like, what's going on? Because I did also hear Michael Keaton doesn't make his appearance until he's only, fit in the movie for, 15 minutes. Which is the case. He does show up around the 45-minute mark. And it's a little bit sporadic. Because, like I said, it is only an hour-and-a-half movie. And if he is showing up only 50% on, yeah, he's probably in the movie, I would say, for about 20, 25-ish minutes through and throughout. So I do find it interesting that the new Beetlejuice is going to be more focused on him. Of course, this movie had Geena Davis, Alec Baldwin, Winona Ryder, Catherine O'Hara. And it's interesting that Geena Davis and Alec Baldwin aren't making an appearance. And I think they said why. And watching this movie, I could kind of see why. Just, do they really need to be in this movie if it is about something completely different? And it is. Maybe the ghost moved on, because that's also one of the things about this movie is if you're happy with what the ghosts have done, you can kind of move on and be done with kind of being a ghost. But as being a movie that I think came out in 88 or 89, like I said, the 4K quality is so damn good. Like, you're just like, yep, this is fantastic. Yes, of course, the green screen with the sandworms is probably the weakest part when it came to the movie itself and the transfer, just because I'm pretty sure this movie probably cost minuscule to make through in and throughout. The look of the movie, Tim Burton-esque through in and throughout. Winona Ryder does a fantastic job being with the house. Catherine O'Hara, fantastic job as well, just morphing this house and just being a complete bonkersness of a show. And for being PG, it's shocking. There's headless people. There's blood. There's guts. There's this crazy monster. I'm sure this is like the time where PG-13 was a little bit awkward. But was it? PG-13 I thought was after Indiana Jones. And that was like 82-esque. So PG-13 was around during this time, I'm pretty sure. So how it didn't, I don't have a damn clue. There's some cussing, there's sexual jokes, there's gore, and it's PG. Tim Burton, I want to know what the hell you did to make this a PG movie. Anyway, the score, bonkers. The look, bonkers. The acting, great. Just the cinematography, the production design, and through and throughout, the makeup, so freaking good. Like I said, the negative-esque of it, though, is the too much craziness. Like, the weird dancing scenes through and throughout. Some of the antics through and throughout are kind of weird, don't make sense, are off-putting to an extent where, yes, you want to go there, but how far do you want to go? And sometimes it does feel like it goes a little bit too far of, like, the weirdness. So you're like, okay, I understand this is a weird movie, but we could tone it down just a little bit to still be a completely enjoyable experience. That's really the only negative I have, is sometimes the weirdness does go there, and you do have some questions about it. Because I won't lie, though, like, the first 50 minutes, hour, it's like a 5 out of 5 movie. Like, that good, like the whole flat joke and things like that. But when it started getting, like I said, the dancing sequence, them trying to get the ghosts involved, Beetlejuice, it was a little bit rushed third act. And I was like, yeah, it turned into a great movie, not a fantastic movie. And I could see why this has a cult following, and it's shocking. This is going to make over $100 million, which is, you're just thinking like, yeah, I can't believe it took them 30 years to remake sequel to Beetlejuice. So Beetlejuice will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 80%. Let's see what the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have critics at 81% with 108 of them. Audience score at 82% with over 250,000. Critic consensus: brilliantly bizarre and overflowing with ideas, Beetlejuice offers some of Michael Keaton's most delicious manic work, and creepy fun factor for the whole family. For the whole family, I could see kids under 7 being scared shitless. 80, 81, 82. Chase Leak here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing is Futontopia. You Blue Futonians, thank you for watching. For great down. Can watch us tape tomorrow, week, month, and a year from now. We're seeing a freaking one of you. Peace and love. And will you say Beetlejuice 3 times?